Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Eric. Hold on, I'd rather look at the chat on my phone than on StreamYard because it's so far behind on StreamYard. Oh my God, I'm so bored. I'm like so bored. The weather here is beautiful. I want my life back. I want my life back before cancer. I want my life back before COVID. But hey, Serendipity, Samara, Galway Girl, Christy, um, Eric, Turquoise, Leo's wife, Sabrina P, Shauna, Top Cop, Tally Girl, I said Leo's wife, right? D Ride, Puss in Boots, Galway Girl, Calm Canary, Mar, Lee Ride, is it Lee Ride? Cricket. I know, wouldn't you love your life back? But I don't know. I mean, I guess we're all probably feeling this way. It's the weather. Today is absolutely gorgeous out. Hey, little Kelly, absolutely gorgeous out. The breeze is blowing. It's not too hot. It's sunny. Hey, Pixie, got a buzz yet? Pixie's at a wedding, and we all know you have a couple glasses of something at a wedding. Uh, but it's the weather, and I sat outside for a little bit today. Hey, Black Dahlia, and it's boring. I mean, when you just sit outside by yourself, it gets boring. See, it's been hot here, D-Rod, but it's really nice today. I would too, but 14 cops tested positive in Eric's building and 2 people where my son works. So no break for me. Wow. Wow. Puss in Boots had a headache all day. Hey, Charlie girl. Like I said, I'm sure we're all in the same boat. I'm sure we all want our lives back. But I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Carolina Creek Fox. I was going to talk a little bit about these so-called threats being made on YouTube. Uh, you can take them serious or not, but they're all equal. um, so Laura's insisting that Wendy threatened her and her kids. Now, I heard what Wendy said, and I didn't take it as a threat. Even Wendy said, not that, she basically what Wendy was saying was because of who Laura has aligned herself with, that she might get some grief. I'm home like months. We're about the truth first chatting in your lab. Oh, so it's Lee RD. Lee RD. Well, thank you. So, but okay, so Laura feels like it's a threat. Let's give her that. And she says that she'll personally hold Wendy, Randy, and Diane responsible if something happens. If someone comes to her door, she even said if her daughter went out and had a car wreck, God forbid, that she was going to blame them. But what about the threat last week when Makeup Mobster said, well, maybe somebody should call on Tracy? And then she said, well, not that I would. Well, Wendy also backed hers up with, well, not that I would go real life. So, where was the outrage? And if someone comes and knocks on my door, a cop comes to my door, do I hold Makeup Mobster, uh, Tiffany, and Laura? Uh, do I hold them all accountable? And not only did I get said that I should have the cops called on me, but what was the other threat? Let me think. I was threatened twice in that live stream. I can't remember. But I did want to address a comment made by one of Laura's subs, and her name is Jonice. And I wanted, Jonice, if you're listening, I wanted to address this because I thought this was kind of comical. So she's over in Dave's, and she says, people want to judge me for liking Dave. I don't give two F's. I like who I like, and I'm not scared to state it. Get over yourselves. I don't judge people for who they like. It's no one's business. So listen, Jonice, no one cares that you like Dave. Hey, Dee Dee, no one cares that you like Dave. No one cares that you said in his stream. What you like, obviously, is somebody that doxes. That's what you enjoy. That's your kind of fun, Jonice. That's your kind of fun. Badger, I'm just wondering if you say the same thing when you're sitting in Laura's chat, and do you say, um, why does everybody go after Diane and Wendy when they're mad? I just don't understand it. Oh, yeah, it was about my son. How can I forget that one? Um, Makeup Mobster also said maybe someone should contact Tracy's son. So if my son gets contacted by anybody on YouTube, then I should hold everybody responsible that was on that panel. Does that make sense? Hey, misdemeanor. Hey, T.L. Hodge. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Hey, Johnny. I'm missing everybody. But then let's take Caslin. And I have no problems with Caslin. Caslin's always been very good to me. And she says in a chat, in Laura's chat, I believe. No, not at all, Badger. It doesn't mean that. I was just, hey, Helen, I was just wondering if you say the same thing to Laura when she goes on and on and on and on about Diane and Wendy. That's all I was wondering. But you're more than welcome here. So let's take Caslin. Okay, like I said, Caslin's always been good to me. Never had a problem with her. But she writes in a chat that she'll get her gun and shoot people. Hey, M's. Hey, Colorado lover. Uh, is that a real threat? I mean, was it a joke? I mean, how come it's only a threat? I don't know if I can do that while I'm live. Let me see. Why is Galway? Galway should have a wrench anyways. All right, try it now. But why is it on Hams? Why is it only a threat when it's directed at certain people? I don't get that. Okay. Okay, Badger. So I've been threatened with calling the police on me. There's some moron even said calling the ASPCA on Lolly. Huh. But we won't go there. We won't talk about Lolly. Hey, Laced with Lacey. Because every time I talk about Lolly, I'm e-begging, according to these people. You never joke about physical violence or children. I agree, Joy Lang. I totally agree. I totally agree. Hey, just for you, 247. She actually threatened to make sure your son knew your YouTube channel if you mentioned her child again, which I hadn't even mentioned her child, but we won't go there because, I don't really want to talk about anybody's kids. I just don't. Uh, but yeah, that's how it went down. Which, I mean, come on. I'll tell my own son my channel. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna spank me? But, you know, um, then I've heard she shouldn't talk about her son's addiction on YouTube. Can you imagine how humiliated her son would be? Um, he knows what I talk about. Um, if he's humiliated, then it would be because of his actions. Thank you, Shauna. Welcome. Uh, he's fully aware of what he's done throughout his life. It's not like I'm would be telling any of his deep, deep, dark secrets. I was ready to log off, but I heard the word spanking. So, so I'm hearing all these threats, 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 threats. But some of the same people that are crying threats are sitting in a live with a man who actually makes threats. He makes threats to come to your home. He shows pictures. I don't know whose home he's showing pictures of because I've not heard anybody say he's got it right yet, but I don't know. Uh, I mean, what threats are we supposed to take? Exactly. My son's story is your story as well. I agree. But what threats do we take serious? Yeah, he actually does it and not. I mean, I don't know. Pick one. Pick a threat that should be considered serious. I don't think I've ever watched Misery except for the one with Kathy Bates. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Misery. I mean, he came into the picture when I was still with Laura, so. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Mac 11? I always do that. I'll have to go back and fix it. I might even change the name. You never know. But thanks, Mac. I can always depend on you to keep me on my toes. But I just, number one, I was just bored stiff today. And like I said, I'm sure everybody wants their old life back, but it's just not happening. But have you ever heard someone threaten, let's say, Amanda Lynn with maybe CPS needs to come to your home? Anybody ever heard that? Diane or Dave wanting Diane to show receipts. She has shown receipts plus. Okay, it's none of Dave's business. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there. Diane is not fundraising for St. Jude. It happens to be the charity of her choice. The truth. No, she spelt it. Oh, okay. So, she can give $1 or she can give $100 because they're her dollars. Now, when she says that every dime from her store or whatever, her merch or whatever, goes to St. Jude, but if you haven't donated, hey, Pepper, hey, teacher mom, oh, I missed that comment. Damn it. Hold on, teacher mom. I feel like if you're going to spend your time Google Earth where I live, you have too much time on your hands. Sorry. Oh, I totally agree. And like I said, when I read Jonice's comment, it's not that you like Dave. It's not like that, it's the fact that you have absolutely no problem with doxing. no problem. You actually sit in there and cheer it on. So when I put up my community post, which was "Don't cry, bitch, when you feel the pain," I meant that towards everybody who sits in these chats and cheers on doxing. I didn't mean it towards one person. Hey, Margie Jones. I meant don't go crying when it happens to you. And because of who Laura has decided to become friends with, there's a lot of people that don't like him. A lot of people down in the bottom of YouTube that back to alcohol. Enjoy Pixie. I don't know why she's counting everyone else's money. She always has, though. Smash that thumbs, please. Enjoy your cocktails, Pixie. I wish I was at the wedding with you. And I hate weddings. Well, I don't hate weddings. They always make me cry. Goodbyes and weddings always make me cry. Funerals, I just feel awkward. But you're okay, D-Rod. But like I said, I just want to know the difference. Somebody explain the difference between threats to us and threats to them. Hey, thank you, Pepper. I mean, a threat is a threat is a threat, right? But for days now, since the live stream went on, I've been threatened. I've been threatened. I've been threatened. Well, so have the majority of us. I don't believe in going personal. I'm here for light entertainment. Oh, I totally agree. I totally agree. I definitely don't believe in getting into people's personal lives. If I want to talk about my personal life, that's my business. If somebody wants to talk about their personal life, that's their business. But it doesn't give someone the right to talk about someone else's personal life. Does that make sense? Is Sarah Smile in here? I didn't see her. I missed her, I guess. So, like I said, I was really, really bored. In the last couple days, I've been, oh, thanks for the upgrade, Pepper. Uh, when the truth is threatened with her son and SPCA by one channel owner who complains nonstop about people going real life, there is something wrong with the whole picture. I agree. I totally agree. But I've been threatened by so many people. I'm still waiting on the cops from freaking Ballet Babe. She had my name in her mouth again last night. I think she loves me. I really do. I think she wants to send me a box of chocolates. Don't bother, Ballet Babe. I don't really like those kind of chocolates. I always put my finger in them to make sure I don't get a gross one. And then before you know it, you got a whole box of chocolates with finger holes in them. I know. Do you hear Lolly snoring? I'm having a hard time finding somebody to groom her, man. They're like all booked up. Everybody I called is like, if someone threatens your kids, you make them pay. Simple. Well, I mean, Deborah, I didn't hear anybody threaten her kids. I really didn't even take it as a big threat when Makeup Mobster said something about contacting my son. I was just kind of using it as you hate the orange cream one. Oh, I know, Helen. I don't like that one either. But I don't take threats on here very serious. It's not like I go to sleep at night wondering if something bad's going to happen to me because of YouTube. No one threatened her kids. That's what I said. If I wish when Laura was live, I kept wanting her to replay, when you guys know when people go to the police station for YouTube, they get laughed at. Yeah, exactly. Log off, boo boo. I'm sure that's what like the cops today don't have enough shit on their plate. Hey, Winky Whispers. Hey, Remy. I agree. Kids are off limits. All kids. But I never mentioned Makeup Mobster's kid when she came, talking about, well, maybe her son needs to be notified. Well, go ahead. I mean, he's 34 years old. What are you going to do? What's he going to do? I love that Mar keeps me on my toes. Um, so, like I said, if you, I heard Wendy, there's no getting around what she said indirectly or otherwise. Okay. I heard Wendy too. I was actually in the live and she was talking about the person that Laura has aligned herself with and the grief she'll probably get because of that. So maybe you should go back and listen to the live. Mac 11, none of their business. Ooh, don't be getting shit with Mac 11 on here. I gotta read. Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. They were warning her. And Deborah says, it's no one's business. It's none of their business. Okay, well, it's their business when uh he's going at them and Laura's sitting beside him. That's when it becomes their business. Because remember, Laura's going to hold Wendy, Diane, and Randy responsible if anything at all happens to one of her kids. So if something happens to Diane, Wendy, or Randy, why wouldn't Laura get held responsible? Because she's on the same damn panel as the guy going at him. I'm curious to hear Deborah's response to that. There was no threat of kids. Hey, Stephanie Brown. But my kid's been threatened. I've been threatened with having the police called on me. What's the deal? Happy birthday, Stephanie. I mean, what's the deal here, people? This is the kind of stuff where there is no choice but to start your own channel. I'm getting close. What is your channel going to be about, Leah Roddy? I'm curious. And Crime Canary needs a nap. Creamy peanut butter filling that melts in your mouth. Chocolate on the outside. So good. Wendy, Diane, and Randy would never do anything to hurt anyone's child. We all know that. But to be honest with you, I don't think neither would Laura. I mean, and I don't think Makeup Mobster would either. When she said maybe somebody needs to call the police on you, Tracy. I don't believe for 1 minute Makeup Mobster would call the police on me. But like they always say, you never know who's out there listening. I didn't say I would get my gun and kill people. She was talking about her kids being threatened and someone showing up at her house. I sarcastically said, I'll come shoot them. I've already killed 3 people. Okay. And then you clarified it by saying you would only kill Bad Wolf. And I'm sure that's a joke between you and Bad Wolf, Gaslin. You have more faith in them than I do. Well, I just don't, when I log off, you know, but, you know, what if somebody, you hid turquoise by accident? Okay, can somebody unhide turquoise? It was an accident, turquoise. It was an accident. So just unhide them. Um, but what, everybody, you know, I don't want to say everybody. We'll take Laura, for instance. He says, you don't know who's out there listening. Um, well, you're right. You don't, Laura. So when you make the threat about Amanda Lynn's kids, you dropped your phone. Um, you don't know who's out there listening. You don't know, when you say that, you know, she don't take care of them, when you accuse her of still being on dope, you don't know who's out there listening. What if somebody believed you? It's Stephanie Brown's birthday today. Yeah, I know. I wished her a happy birthday. She ought to be out doing something fun, but she's probably nowhere to go because of this damn freaking ass. Don't even get me started, virus. Life and misunderstandings of truth. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool channel. I'll sub up. But I just think I just think the threat should stop towards everybody. But, you know, don't sit there and act like, you know, you're some kind of, and I hate to use this word, victim because you think somebody threatened you when you've made real legitimate threats. Like, if you think I can't go lower, hey, Long Island girl, then you're crazy. Those kind of things. Hey, Anna Mary. So, like I said, do I take the threat seriously? No, not really. I really don't. When I log off, I log off. But somebody out there might, and that goes for everybody's family. You never know who's watching you. You never know. So I just say we quit threatening each other. How about that? How about that? Yeah, of course, Galway girl. Of course. It's always been like that. Like I said, her threats against Amanda Lynn. Well, maybe Amanda Lynn needs CPS called on her. But I just think we should all. You've only shot people with BBs and Nerf guns, never killed anyone. Well, that's good to know, Caslin. Like I said, I didn't think he was really going to go out and kill anybody. Oh, wait a minute. I'm reading something, but I'll read it here in a minute. Um, like I said, Duke of Dangle. That's two threats of violence towards me from Laura's people. I take threats like that serious, Caslin. Oh, that must be Bad Wolf. Somebody want a link? I don't want to be porned. I'm not in the mood. Text me, Galway, if it's you that wants a link. Gasland receipts or it didn't happen. Receipts or it didn't happen. That's right, Stephanie. Good Lord, how long have we been hearing that? Okay. I'm going to drop this link for Galway Girl. And I don't know who you are, Lee R. Ryder or Roddy, but welcome, Bad Wolf. I never thought I'd see you in my chat. Um, so welcome. Hey, Uber Goober. Never seen Uber Goober in my chat either, I don't believe. Hey, Galloway girl.
Hey Trace, I just wanted to say, like, it has to stop with the when it happens to someone, it's a threat, or it's this, or it's racist, or it's one way or the other. But when they do it, it's always okay. It's I can go as low as someone could go, and I don't want to talk about the incident. I think we all know what it is. And if you
Yes,
don't
Donna.
come to her like an adult after she puts it out, then you deserve the repercussions that come after. I just don't understand that logic. So if anyone can come up and take a link and help me out, because I'm trying to understand, but maybe I was raised wrong. I don't know.
I gave up a long time ago trying to understand YouTube. I did. I remember back in the day. Well, I said I wanted my old life back. Like I said the other day, I remember back when we just threw tomatoes at each other. Now it's freaking threats and shit, you know. And I don't worry about anybody personally because I don't think Makeup Mobster would call the police on me. I don't think Laura would.
Right, but
But
Tracy, if that were said to one of them, and them meaning Laura, Tiffany, and Makeup Mobster, it would be a threat. Do you understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
But when they say it, this is what I'm, and maybe I'm wrong. If anyone wants to come up to challenge me, please do. Because I like a challenge and I like to be told, no, you're looking at it wrong. And this has nothing to do with disliking anyone because I'm just trying not to even go there anymore. I want to have fun on here again. We're
I
approaching
agree.
the
Threats of con
fall.
threats
Right.
of contacting kids are
Off
yeah,
limits. Stop it.
yeah.
Everybody with the kids. Everyone's kids, though. It can't. That's what I'm saying again with kids. It's okay to say Mandolin's kids were taken. I mean, who does that? But her feelings shouldn't be hurt because she may have done something in the 8 months ago or a year ago.
Or
It has to
contacting
always be wrong.
somebody's job or I mean, come
Right.
on.
You
You
can't
really
sit on
want to take
someone's panel who's repetitively doxing for 3 straight days and then say, "Oh my gosh, someone doxed me." I don't get it. Like I'm mind blown, and it takes a lot for me to get there. It's either always a threat or always wrong, or it's never wrong. What's good for the geese, good for the gander. We have to just get back to simple logic that most of us, I think, in this chat probably learned by the 5th grade. And
Yeah, I
if
think
you didn't, God bless you.
okay, Lee's on board. What you got, Lee?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you, the truth. I think you and I have been on panel before. And Galloway girl, thank you for saying Lee is cool, and I
Yeah,
appreciate
I've
you
seen you
allowing
and
me up.
Pink Lady Lux. I think the two of you are good friends, right? Is that?
Well,
I think that's where I see you on panel, right?
I really
I agree
appreciate
too.
that. I listen, let me tell you something. I'm probably one of the oldest people on here. Sorry, I look good, but but the idea is this is serious conversation. So I'm really just going to sit back and listen before I comment. But as far as going personal, listen, if anybody comes near my kids, forget it. Hey,
That's
breaking
kind of how
news.
I feel.
Breaking news. Breaking news. I'll get a fucking gun, kill you, go to jail, and don't give a shit. Don't come near my kids. People talk, 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 talk. Okay? How could you call somebody about with their kids? You're not in their house. You don't know how things are rolling. I mean, when I was growing up, I'm 70 years old, you could get spanking, you could get hit in the head with a newspaper, you can get your glasses busted, the strap comes off, you're getting beaten everywhere. You had to take your snowsuit off first, so you really could get hurt. and nobody gave a shit. The nuns, I went to Catholic school, they put you in a box in a closet all day long. Nobody called and shut down the Catholic churches.
Yeah.
Right now, this is ridiculous. You yell at your daughter, like for instance, I hope you don't tell me to shut up if you think I'm going too far. The truth, it's your channel. Shall I
No,
continue?
go ahead.
No.
Sure, go
I
ahead.
mean, all right, not for nothing. I mean, I have grandchildren. I raise children, and they are successful, thank God. And grandchildren, I'm blessed. But it was a lot of hard work. You don't get good kids and good grandkids without a lot of pain and suffering as a mother and a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what you're going through but yourself. You're
That's
going to
right.
die. You're born alone. You're going to die alone. No one's writing down all the good things you did. No one's writing down all the bad things you did. Everybody does something and says something wrong. And that's just the way it rolls. You can't take every word and everything that's said literal.
I
Okay?
agree.
Okay. Now, I do not agree with some of this crap going on. This is getting insane because I'm in this house for 5 months. All I have is YouTube.
Can you
And I've
give
Yeah.
been
us
on
some,
YouTube. Yeah, I've been
Lee?
on YouTube
Can
for
you
like
give us
7 years.
specific incidences that if you want
Well,
to?
if I turn around and say something, here's the whole thing. If someone's going to dox me, who gives a shit? I live alone. I'm 70 years old. What's someone going to do to me other than I open the door and a fucking bullet goes between my two eyes? Plus, if people know me,
That's
they
not
know
funny.
I don't like to curse online.
Right.
Okay, but sometimes you have to curse.
Yeah, enough
What's the
is
worst thing
enough.
going to happen to me? I'm going to get shot between the eyes. I'm not even going to know what the hell's going on. It's over and done. Let's
Lee,
stop
are
this
you a New
baloney.
Yorker?
I'm born
You
and raised
think?
in Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm a New Yorker. I'm Italian.
She has a great story.
I
Too,
love it.
if
Oh,
you
I
ever
have a
want to
great
have
story. Yeah.
her past with her marriage and her survival and everything
Uh,
like that. She has a good story.
Bad Wolf.
I do. My
I really
story
think
is
so.
like beyond. I mean, it's, I'm almost compelled to start my own channel, but I have two adult children and my daughter told her brother Christmas, guess what? Mommy wants to start her own channel because I want my daughter to do music for me for an opening.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to read stuff with music.
So cool.
My daughter's a music graduate,
Oh,
very,
good.
and I want to have music, but my kids go, Mom, no, please, I beg you. I'll do anything, Mom. What do you want? Don't start a channel.
And that's
Because
so
they,
sad. And there's so many
well,
like you
no,
that
it's
have that
because I'm
story.
real. I'm real. I'm going to tell it like it is.
Oh my
I don't,
God, you remind me so much of a friend of mine, Lee. Oh my God. Go
well,
ahead.
we were on a panel before more than once, the truth.
I have a horrible memory. I have a horrible
Well,
memory.
mine's
So
not getting
Tawanda was
so
on
good.
panel with Lee quite a few months back on Pink Lady Luck's channel. I don't know if you remember that, Trace, if that rings a bell.
yeah, I think so.
Our Tawanda, yeah.
I think that's where some shit
But
got started.
I like when people, but I understand too when people don't want to start a channel. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bad
Yeah,
Wolf
because
left. He was under a
if I
different
start a
name.
channel, I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to be real. I'm going to tell my whole life. I'm going to say how I feel about you and what you said. You have to understand one thing. This is how I am. There's certain people I like, and that's the way it rolls. I mean, I have friends in my life that I'm friends with 40, 50 years. And we've had problems on and off. But when you like somebody, you like somebody. I don't want to mention names on this channel, but there's certain people I like and I don't like. And so far, I have not made a wrong choice. And so,
Well,
I made it clear in your chat. I like Makeup Mobster. And that's just the way it rolls. I really don't give a shit what she says. I like her. That's it. I'm not saying I agree with what she says sometimes or this
right.
or that. Even Laura. I mean, come on. Who's got a mouth like that? I mean, come on. Yeah, I could have probably a worse mouth, but I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Molly Golightly. Come on. Let's get real. She gets manic. But then sometimes she's so nice you cannot not be in love with her. You know
I
what I'm
think every
saying?
I
But
think
here's the
everybody
thing. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. And I don't mean to talk too much. I'm consistent. I am what I am. I say what I say. And if I start a channel, it's going to be from day one, 5 years later, it's going to go, you know what? Lee's the same from beginning to end. I don't change what I am. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? But
I
I
get it.
see the good in people. I didn't come on the truth. I did not come on your channel or panel without knowing a bit about you. I've
Right.
lurked on different channels. I've heard you speak. I've heard Galloway in other chats. And the fact that you let me up, I really appreciate it. But I want to make one thing clear before I shut up. And I've said this
Okay.
many times. I
Okay.
respect all creators. This takes major BALLS just to get up and talk.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't have any problem with you, and I definitely don't have any problem with the people that you like. I'm sure there's people out there that I watch that you wouldn't be interested in. I mean, you did
But
not
there's
that you
always
dislike
something,
them.
you have to understand one thing, the truth. There's always good about someone. But here's the thing that I really and truly believe. I'm 70 years old, over 70. And I
Well,
never realized in my life
you
that
don't look.
there are some people really are evil. And that's that.
Oh, I believe that
Period.
too. Hey, polka dot Suzanne. I agree that. I agree with that too. I agree with that too.
Yeah, but this is like a revelation that it took me 70 years to realize.
Well, I try to look for the best in people, but some people, I don't care how many layers you peel away. And this is just my opinion. I don't care how many layers you peel away. You just can't get to the part that you can't get to the good part. It's just like the sweetest part of the onion is the center, but you peel away and you peel away and peel away and you just don't get there.
Yeah, but yeah,
But
this is how
in
I
my
look
case,
at it.
I can ignore people. I don't have to
Yeah,
watch them, you know.
right. All right, I look at it this way because I'm from New York. A Macy's window, the mannequin. There are some people that there's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. No matter how deep you go, there's nothing inside of them. They have no feelings. They have no emotion. They have no empathy. Like for
Right.
instance, I had a friend today, right tonight. Well, she's 74 years old. We're friends since the early 90s, right? She was talking to me about her dog Brandy and blah 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 blah. My hair stood up. I got absolutely freezing. Her little dog, she was pregnant, wrapped around her stomach. A dog that was always sat by her side, never gave her any problem, a bulldog that she had for many, many years. And all of a sudden was wrapping behind her stomach and was getting behind her and barking like crazy to get away. And she didn't know why. And that dog saved a little blind, deaf girl from getting hit by
Oh,
a truck, ran down the street and held a little girl, 2 years of age, to the curb. And that dog got a roll of honor. There's so much to this life that we don't have any understanding
God
to.
bless.
But there's good and bad and the ugly. Good, bad, and the ugly. Some people are just rotten to the core, and you have to face it. Some
yeah,
people, no
I
matter
agree.
what you do, they're no good.
I agree, Lee. And we all have different opinions on, you know, who those people are as far as YouTube goes. You know, I don't, I mean, in my outside life, I'm into true crime and I'm into serial killers and all that
Me
stuff.
too. Serial crime is my big thing. I love it.
Yeah, me too. I know, Long Island Girl. I was just thinking that. But as far as YouTube goes, you know, there's just going to be people you enjoy and there's going to be people you don't enjoy. But my whole topic was basically that threats, no matter who they're coming from, if it's not a legitimate threat, then don't go on and on about it, because what it, if you really feel like your life is in danger because of YouTube, then it's probably time to log off.
Well,
If you,
here's the difference. Here's the difference, the truth. I don't know how old you are, but I have no fear of death.
I don't
Maybe I
really
did when I was
eagerly.
younger. No, no, I don't. I don't. I have no fear of death. I really don't. But I don't want to die right now. Um, but
I
I
don't
think
want
a
you to
lot.
die
I
right
think
now.
a lot. What's going on is all talk. You
Yeah.
know,
Would you,
people with a
would, I would go down in history if you died right now. Oh my
if I
God, Lee
what?
dropped. Lee dropped dead on the Truth panel. No, you cannot do that.
No, I plan to live. I have an aunt that lived to 112. We live long lives in my family, and
Not us.
as opposed to an act of God, I think I'm going to be around for a long time. And I look a little, I look pretty good for my age.
You do. I'm looking at
And
the
I
picture.
feel good. I feel good. And I'm here to try and help people. Don't let the little stuff bother you. Life goes faster than you think. And the most important thing is to show love. I mean, there's many of us here that have had children that are now adults. You can never abandon a child. I don't know. It's just the whole thing is crazy. I mean, threatening to call CPS and
Oh, I
let's
agree.
talk about. I mean, nobody wants to talk about Laura because she's probably listening and now she'll have a show. You've never seen a comment from me on Laura's chat, but I'll hear 5 minutes, 10 minutes here and there. I mean, my God, if I listen to her once in a while, she'll pop in, and she's talking, normal, and she's not using all this vulgarity and filthy, disgusting words and getting so graphic with her language. I mean, if she would just tone that down a little bit, maybe things are going to make a little bit more sense.
I watched her
mean,
when she had Terry Hobbs on panel. I mean,
who?
I did Terry Hobbs from the West Memphis 3 case.
Yeah, see, I don't know nothing about that, but
Yeah,
go ahead.
I watched her. But I don't care who people.
Were you one of her subs or one of her? Weren't
I was
you?
actually a Patreon of Laura's at one time.
Okay.
Uh, my whole thing is, like I said, Lee, when I started talking, it was basically that, threats are getting, okay, I don't even consider them threats, okay? But people are talking shit. They're getting called threats, but there's only certain people that you can say something to and it matters. If I would have taken Makeup Mobster seriously, that maybe somebody should call the cops on me.
I did not hear that. I did not hear that.
It was in
And
a stream with Laura and Tiffany Marie, and
yeah, I like yeah.
it's
I
because
like
Makeup Mobster was told I mentioned her kid. I did not mention her son.
no, I
I would.
like makeup mobsters, so I want to make that clear. And I
Oh,
did
I
not
know,
hear
I
that,
know,
Patricia.
I know,
I did
and
not hear that. I wouldn't take it seriously.
I don't take much seriously.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised too of what's going on, but here I am stuck in this house for 5 months. So I've gotten a little bit more involved in YouTube, and then I get so frustrated. It's like I'm ready to get that laptop on and start my own channel. And I don't want to start getting into a rage, but there's so many people I really care about and I really like. I mean, I wouldn't be here if I didn't like you. I know the truth. We've been on panel. I've seen Galloway Girl in lives chatting, and I think I pretty much got it pretty much down who is really nice, good people, deep in their heart. You know what I'm saying?
I think you
Did you
just got to
see
go
when
with
we did
your
Common
gut.
Ground?
What, Galloway?
When we did well, not I didn't per se, but Smokey P and Pixie and Jenna helped some, and there was others. The Common Ground, when enough was enough, 2 months ago or so, we did, what was it, Truth 3? One on Smokey P's, one on yours. It
We
was
did too.
titled Common Ground. Subs Speak Out.
Yeah, see, I never even heard of any of these people, so I apologize.
Oh, it's okay. It was just trying to come together,
Hey, Smokey P.
get things back to how they used to be, or somewhat have people speak out on, and maybe if they had a problem with someone else, they could panel up with them. And some people criticized it and said it was dumb. And I had that idea a year ago. It was just like, you can't win.
Yes, we are, Smokey. It seems like we all used to be a part of a community, a dysfunctional family.
I look at it this way: we're stuck here.
We're,
We all know each other. We're familiar with each other. And then
yeah,
some people gotta go. Let's face it. Some people gotta go. We've seen channels just disappear, haven't we?
yeah. But I don't know. It's just you're gonna defend who you like. Some people are
Yeah,
gonna
but just
defend who they
because
like.
you defend who you like doesn't mean you like everything they say or do. It's
I
called
agree.
loyalty.
I
I'm from the
agree.
old school. I'm from the old school, and you can't, it's like, listen, I've got 2 kids. Hey, my son's done some shit mommy didn't go for. Okay? I straightened him out, and that's it. Bing, bada, boom, we're done. It's over. You straightened out now? Okay, that's good. You give
Yeah,
chances. You give chances. But then
I
there's 3
agree.
strikes, you're out.
Oh God, if I did 3 strikes, you're out. My son would have been out by 13.
Well, if
But
it's your son, you got to give him 10 to 15 strikes.
okay, okay. I was gonna say you
Listen,
gotta give him more strikes than that, Lee.
no,
Hey,
when it's
I
your son, you got to
appreciate.
hang. Your son is your son forever. You're always going to be his mother. I think that we spoke about this once before regarding your son. It's all love. That's it. Hey, listen, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to do wrong things. You're going to fall. And you know what? Sometimes mommy can't fix this. That's
I
how it
know.
is with a son. Listen,
Yep.
son, mommy can't fix it this time, okay?
Oh,
You're going to have to
he
fix this, but
he
I'm
came to
there
that
when you
conclusion a
fix
while
it.
back.
Yeah, I mean, I had an incident with my son. He's 39 now. He's highly successful, but there was one point in his life where, I was just so upset with my son. I think he was mid-20s at that point. And he was calling me 7, 8, 9 times a day. I actually put my cell phone in between the mattress and the box spring. And I wouldn't answer the phone. Mom, what am I going to do? You got to fix this. And I go, son, guess what? Mommy's fixed everything. I can't fix this one. Okay. You're on your own on this. There comes a point where mommy can't fix this, but mommy's not going away. I'm your mother. I'm there for you. But I can't fix it.
I agree,
Lee,
Michael
would
Lovin.
you agree though, Lee, that like if Truth says this about her son, that it's okay for another creator that may not like her to use that? Well, you said it, so I can no. See, I'm
No,
50 and I was raised old school. I could
no.
call my sisters whatever I wanted to, but I don't care if you're my best friend. You're still not my blood. Don't go there. And that's been
Exactly.
going
I could
on
say I
YouTube.
have 2 sisters. I could say whatever I want about my sisters. Like for instance, in my life, I don't make it a secret. I was divorced after 35 years. By the time it was over, it was 38. By the time we were together and it's all over, it was over 40. And I have a kid sister. Well, she's not a kid. She's in her late 50s now. But never would I mean, never. Don't
Exactly,
talk about
Amy.
my sister. Do not talk about my sister. Yeah, but she did this, she said that, she did this, you helped her, yeah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. It's my sister. I
And
agree with
that's a
that.
big
I
thing
have a
going
right to
on
talk
here.
about my sister. I have a
Yep.
right to talk about my mother. Well, they rest in peace,
Hmm.
mother and father. I could talk about, I'm venting. A real friend will listen. A real friend will listen, not make judgment because things are going to change. Eventually, you're going to be okay with your son, with your daughter, with your sister, with your father, with your mother. You just need a friend to listen and have a hand and a hug. You can't say, yeah, that's right, never talk to your sister again, because you and your sister are going to make up. And then what? You got to mind your business. If
It's
you're a true
true.
friend, you listen, you don't make judgment. That's my philosophy.
Anybody want to come up?
Right.
That's
And that's been
truly.
going on a lot here. Like, oh, well, you said that on your channel. And just because you may not like someone, you're going to come on your
You're rogue.
panel, use the, and all that I'm cool with, if you want to call it that.
It's the repeat offenders that
I'm
I have a problem with.
body.
You're robot in Galway. All right. It's the repeat offenders. Anybody want to come up and talk?
Well,
But
truth,
it's
I appreciate you having me up. If you want me to go down, I will, hon.
no, and it's whatever. I was just offering a link.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely. I'm just saying, am I making some sense to you? I
yeah, I mean, I get it. I can say whatever I want about my family. Don't you
absolutely
dare.
right.
But don't you dare. And I feel that everybody should
That's
be that
that's
way.
that's how I feel. I could say what I want about my kids, my family, whatever, but that doesn't give you a right. It's not your concern or your business. I'm just up here venting, looking for support. And a real good friend's going to give you support and listen and not make an opinion, because what's going to happen, things are going to get better with them people. And then you're on the outs, right?
Katie did a stream one time, Miss Fucking Wonderful, or,
Oh,
Katie.
who don't know MFL?
Right. She did a stream one time. It was called Odd Man Out. And she said, don't get in between two friends fighting, because they're going to make up and you're going to be the odd man out. And
Well,
that's
she's
the
right.
truth. That's the truth.
She's right, and that's why I get a kick out of her, because she makes sense to me in many times.
Oh, good, Black Dahlia. I'm glad it worked for you. My biggest thing is repeat offenders. Try to learn from your lessons. If you do something messed up, try not to do that. And I just think everybody on here could be a little nicer, considering that we're all stuck in a house. The world is like some kind of science fiction movie right now. But it seems like the same people do the same things over and over and over, and it keeps getting ignored. And then when somebody like me speaks up, or somebody likes you, which I know you don't care, but when somebody likes, oh, it might be your internet. Okay, Galway. But when somebody like me speaks up, then you get a whole live stream of being cussed and carried on.
Yeah,
And
but here's the whole thing, the truth. Who gives a crap?
oh,
Let
I
them
agree.
speak. Who gives a crap? Let them talk their ass off. You're saying what you feel. You feel what you mean. You're saying how you feel. Who cares? It's
I
not
agree.
going to change your way of thinking.
I agree. Like I said, I was just so bored today, and the
Yeah,
weather
well,
was,
I'm bored today too. I wouldn't be up here.
and the
Plus,
weather
I
was
like you. I've seen
so
you through the years.
beautiful.
I
And
really appreciate you letting me up so I can vent, because I'm ready. I'm ready to scream. I'm home for 5 months.
I know everybody's starting to get wound
And there's so
tight.
many creators that I like, and they're all arguing with each other. What the heck is going on here?
I know,
Who the
don't you
hell
hate
would
that?
call cops and sexual abuse and I'm gonna get you? Oh, now you what's this BOYT baloney? I
I
ain't
agree,
buying half of
Samara.
that crap. It's
I
all
agree, Samara.
baloney, huh?
Samara made a comment, and I told her I agreed with her. The world is in a total, it's in total chaos. And here we sit on YouTube calling each other names and threatening each other with this and threatening each other with that. It's just silly.
It's
Black
beyond
Dahlia,
silly. It's
Black Dahlia,
insanity.
Black Dahlia wants to know if you have a channel. You haven't started a channel
No,
yet,
I
have you, Lee?
don't have a channel. I want to have a channel.
Get you a channel.
I want to have a channel so bad, but my
Get you-
children said no, mommy, don't.
Well, just don't tell
I
them.
don't listen to my kids. My kids aren't going to tell me what to do, but they know I can be direct. I tell it like it is, and what I say I mean, and what I mean I do,
Right.
and I don't forget what I say, and I don't forget what I did. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll admit it. I'm the first to say, you know what? Yeah, I screwed up right there. Okay, overdone. Let's move on. I admit it. That's it.
Yeah,
But I really think I got a lot to offer.
I
We'll
do
see what
too.
happens. I've been told I have a lot to offer, so, that I should really start a channel, But then again, damn well anyone that's going to have a channel is going to get a lot of negative repercussion.
Oh, yeah. Somebody says the person being lied on and dragged usually cares. I agree. But, I mean, what can you do
Oh,
about it?
excuse me. I'm sorry, the truth. Lexington Teal said Lee should start a channel reading books. Believe it or not, I thought of that because I do read, I can't see my grandchildren for like 5 months. And I started last week reading to them at 9 p.m. And I started with the book Animal Farm. And then I have a friend, she goes, don't you think your grandchildren are a little too young for Animal Farm? I go, well, perhaps they are, but you can learn everything from life from the book Animal Farm. So I'm going for it.
Do it. Do it.
No,
Do
I've
it.
been doing it. I've been doing it.
I know, but
Who
start.
you are. Thank you, Craig M. I don't know who you are, but thank you.
She is beautiful. get your channel up and running. Let's get you some subs. If you want to do book readings or,
Well,
know,
I got my own book. I've been writing it for 5 years. That's the whole thing. I want to get it copyrighted first. I have an editor, but she wanted to do like 5 pages at a time, and I don't have no patience for that stuff. And so I
if you
said, "Look,
haven't, I'm sorry, there's someone in the chat. Hi, Tracy in chat. It's been ages since I've been on YouTube. The last time I was here, the tablet gate was going on. Have I missed a lot since then? Yes, you really have missed a lot since then. There's been a lot go on since tablet gate. But thanks for remembering that. It wasn't one of my finest moments.
well, the truth. When did you start your channel?"
I've been on YouTube for a while.
I've been on YouTube for a while too, but when did you start your channel?
But I really started my channel because it's a long story, Lee, but me and Brian St. John did not get along.
Oh,
Okay.
woey. Okay.
And I
I
I
was
think,
on there when the stuff stirred with Tawanda
yeah,
coming up. I love Tawanda. I don't give a shit what anyone's got to say. Yeah, she cries a little bit too much. She's a sensitive, loving soul. Hey, that's just the way it rolls. It's not fake. That's how she is. I like Tawanda. I don't
I
know.
do
Maybe
too.
I thought
Tawanda's,
she was good. No, I thought Tawanda was going on today at 5:30 because we were talking in another channel, and she invited me up to come up on her panel. Today is Saturday, 5:30 past. So I
yeah,
was
but she messaged me and said, I don't think I'm going live. We're so busy here.
right.
So,
So I thought I was going to be up on Tawanda's panel tonight at 5:30.
well,
So it's you, the truth.
let me check and see what's going on with Miss Tawanda.
Tawanda is yes. I love Tawanda. I feel a bond with Tawanda. Ever since she came up on Pink's channel and told the whole story, the truth came up, told her story. I like Pink. I don't care when anyone, when I like someone, I don't care what you got to say. Hey, it's your opinion, no problem.
Exactly.
No
See, and
problem.
that's how I feel. I think
Yeah, I think
everybody has
that's
the right.
why I took a chance to see. Galloway girl said Leah's cool, let her up. Thank you, Galloway girl. She's seen me around. Thank you, the truth. I can't thank you enough for letting me up. You know why? I want to talk, and I can't take it. I'm home for 5 months. I got to talk.
Well, a lot of people are saying they hope you start your channel soon, Lee. So it looks like you're going to get you some subs right off the
Wow,
bat.
Winky Whispers. Is that Lee RD? Because she is cool people. I love her. Hi, if it's her. It's me, darling. I've been Lee RD from day one. Don't change my name. Yes, my real name is Lee. It's not a fake name. It's Lee. My
Yeah.
friends call me Lee. The only thing is, my family, for some reason, you want to hear a cool story?
Sure.
The truth, while you're looking around in the chat to bring up, something which is negative drama, which we need to talk about. I like a little drama. I'll be honest.
Everybody likes a little,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, I tell the truth.
sometimes it
I
goes
like some drama. Yeah,
sometimes it goes overboard.
I know. When it goes overboard, yeah, we got to go. Whoop, stop. Listen, I appreciate it. Lee RD, she put my channel up. I got 93 subscribers and no channel. Thank you, Mar. I'm looking to hit at least 500, and then I'm just going to go live. But I
Sub
only
up.
got 93 people. Thank you, Mar. I need good subs. I've been watching I've been watching the mods, the truth. And I've got to pick me 2 or 3 really seriously good mods, and that's
Mods
what
are
I've been.
important.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, I'm
Lee,
looking for the good mods.
I just got a message from Tawanda. She said, I'm still at work. We had a freezer breakdown, moving meat. I'm exhausted, busy AF.
Aw.
So,
Well, tell her we
yeah.
love her, we miss her, and tell her I was here watching to see if she came up.
Okay, I'm going to tell her now.
Really, I thought she was gonna come up at 5:30. Hey, work comes first, family first, kids first, family, and job.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get Lee to 500. Then I have no choice. You have to understand, if I get to 500 subs without a channel, I got no choice but to come up. Oh, there's Charlie Girl. She's new sub. Okay. All right.
See?
I got some great 70s music. If you got nothing else to do, I downloaded the whole 70s and the stare. You know, I notice a lot of things that if I'm talking too much truth, just go, hold up.
You're fine. You're
You
fine.
know, just say, oh, hold up. But anyway, I'm the one that first mentioned
Hello,
the
Medgasca.
tutor. I'm the one that started. You have to understand one thing. I'll get up on a panel, I'll bring up a subject, and then boom, before I know it, less than 24 hours, someone took the thought. You understand? So that started
I
making
get
me
it. So
think, right?
don't say nothing.
No, I can't. No, because someone took the thought right away. Boom, within 24 hours, someone took my thought.
Okay, so don't tell nobody. Just Yorkers are so fun and smart. I agree, Black Dahlia. So we're not going to tell anybody what Lee's channel's about. Sub up, and then you'll find out. If we get her
Right
to
on.
500, if we get her to 500, she'll let us know what it's all about.
That's right, I will.
So,
If I get to 500 without an actual channel, I will definitely start a channel. Definitely. Because I feel I really listen. I have a listen. I've been through a lot. But you know what? You got to have a positive attitude. And you want to hear something
I
funny?
I agree, but sometimes it's so hardly when there's so
Talk to
much
me. Talk to me.
when there's so much ugliness around you. It is so hard sometimes to say, "Hey, TL Hodge just subbed you up."
Good.
That's a good sub to have too.
Oh,
Winky just subbed you up, Lee.
good. Sub me up.
Sub her up, you
The
all.
truth. There was some things you wanted to say. Please say it.
I
Have
just,
no fear. It's just YouTube here.
I, I
Okay,
owe the
someone's
rain
gonna
girl
take
sub.
that. I'm gonna have to copyright that line.
You can have it. You can have it. You heard that. That line belongs to Lee. But it's so okay. This is what got said the other day, and I agree. It's YouTube, big deal. But hey, Purple Rain. Oh, April May just subbed up. You're up to a
Thank you.
hundred. You're up to 121 subs,
Holy
Lee.
what?
Yep, yep.
Anyway, the truth. I want you to talk.
Okay.
Obviously, you came online. You got things on your mind. Listen, have no fear.
I
Lee
don't.
is here.
Well, the thing is that somebody said, oh, she's always saying she doesn't know what direction she wants to take her channel in. And they're right. I do say that a lot. And I haven't figured out where. I mean, I want a variety. Hey, Jenna Moon. Um, I kind of want a variety show. 128, Lee. You're up to 128. We're
Holy
doing
crap!
we're doing like a subathon here. Hey,
Wow,
Ashley 74.
wow. Okay, but I don't want you to lose your train of thought.
No,
And
I'm
I
fine.
thank everyone subbing to me. But the truth, please don't lose your train of thought, dear.
No, trust me, I have no train of thought. It derailed a long time ago. Um, I can't even talk and text at the same time. But I think it's going to be fun to see what you turn your channel into. I'm glad you're kind of keeping it a secret uh, because that's going to make it even more fun.
Yep,
Because you're going to sub up to a channel, you have no idea what she's going to do, people.
that's right.
So
Thank you, the truth.
the truth can multitask as long as she doesn't push buttons.
Well, you know what? I give you credit for starting a channel. But you were going to say something that was a little deep and intense, and then you kind of stopped. So
Oh,
I have a fear.
when I came to YouTube, it was because me and Brian St. John had a history on Facebook. So he moved it over to YouTube. And I thought, you son of a gun, you're not going to go over there, bad talk to me. So I started my channel basically to go back at Brian. And then it just grew from there. I mean, then I supported Laura and people subbed up to me from Laura's. Uh, and it just grew and grew and grew. And
For you.
most people say it's because of my storytelling. You know, people love it
You
when I
have
sit
a
here and,
beautiful voice, the truth.
oh no, I have a manly voice. When
No,
people
no,
when people call, they say, "Are you the man of the home?" And I always say yes. They
no,
never know
you
the difference.
no, you speak very clear and very distinct. I like your voice.
Black Dahlia, I have 0 troll accounts. I don't have one either. I used to have an alternate account, but when I got my new phone, it doesn't have that email on it anymore, so I have no idea where it went. But yeah, Lee, I think you're gonna have a good channel. I really do. I think you're gonna have one of those channels where you're gonna speak your piece and then you're gonna move on to something else.
Well, I got too much piece to talk, too much stuff to talk about. I've been around for decades. 70 is a lot of years, and I've lived the 70. I just started sitting home because of this COVID. Where's Galloway girl? She didn't come back up. Jenna Moon, hon, I have my Kleenex ready. What are you crying about? What are you
Yeah,
crying about?
I wanna know what's going on with Jenna Moon too. I'm looking back.
Yeah, Winnie Winkers, Jenna Moon. Oh, so happy to hear of that love. Remember you. Listen, if anybody's got a problem with family, with husbands, I had somebody listen. Sometimes I'll watch channels, videos, not live.
Hey, Casey's in.
Hi, Tracy's in. Sometimes I'll watch channels that go real life, and I've made comments maybe 3, 4 years ago. And all of a sudden, I'm getting a reply from like 3, 4 years ago where, there's many women that have had these long-term marriages and didn't know what they were dealing with.
Hey, sub
And
up to Jenna Moon if you
suburb,
can. Are you subbed up to Jenna Lee?
who, me?
Yeah.
Somebody put her link in?
Somebody dropped
Somebody
Jenna's.
drop her link. I'll sub right now. I've got more than one technology here.
Hey, Florida
Is
Keys
that it,
Amy.
Galloway girl? Don't miss a great case. 6:30, Jenna Moon. Subbing right now. Bing, bada boom. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what
All
case
right.
she's doing, but
All
I'll
right.
I'll
I'm
be checking.
subscribed. Okay. I subscribe to Jenna Moon.
Good, good.
That's
And
it right now.
keep on subbing Jenna, keep on subbing
We all
Lee.
got to help each other. And the idea
Yeah.
is we got to be not. I wish Galloway girl could get back up. She had a lot to say and didn't get a chance to finish. What happened? What happened?
I think she's having stormy weather or something. Which
Stormy weather.
you know me, Lee. When I come on, I don't stay on very long anyway. So that's just the way I
Well,
am.
you ready to hang?
No, I'm fine. I'm good for now.
Oh,
Uh,
good. I'm good for a while here. So, okay,
someone
start
put
the next
Lee's link.
subject. Start the next subject.
Yeah, what do we want to talk about?
What do we want to talk about? Anything bothering anybody? Anybody going through divorce? Anybody
Bada
has a
bing,
husband?
bada boom.
Bing, bada, boom.
Sabrina
Just talk
says.
to me. Hey, write the truth.
That's right.
Yeah, talk to us. I mean, we're
Come on,
older women.
we'll help you out.
Yeah,
Together we're over
60, 50. I don't
no,
know
let's
how old you are, the truth.
I'm 55, so that
Ah,
makes us over
that's
125
it.
years.
You're
We're
credible
over
for ARP. That's it. You're an ARP member.
is that what I am?
Well, you got to join ARP when you're 55.
Lee, you have 140
This
subs.
is crazy. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. I love you people. Oh, my goodness. The only thing is, if I start a channel, I'm not going to tell my kids. I'll wait till I'm on a year.
Yeah, don't tell them. My kids still don't know the name of my
Lee, you
channel.
have 140 subs. Galloway girl. She can't come back up. Carla's Coalition. Carla, I have to say, darling, I have not watched your channel more than 10 minutes because I don't get up early.
Yeah, Carla does go
And I
live at
don't,
the
and the
crack of dawn.
repeat, and then when I see the it's like too long, and then I'm busy during the day kind of thing. But I'm very interested. I've seen Carla. I have seen her cry. I have seen her get hurt. And she's not a young chicken, and I'm not a young chicken. So when I say you're not a young chicken, no, we're both not young chickens. So, we've been around the block, Carla and I. I mean, we're over 50, 55, right? But here's the thing, and I've said this before. We've got people here in our circle in their 20s, their 30s, their 40s,
Oh,
their 50s,
yeah.
their 60s. So you can't, to me, having a 65-year-old or a 60-year-old start trashing and knocking a 35-year-old, a 27-year-old. I look at it, it's like my kid, even though they're women. Don't misunderstand me. They are women on their own. Like my
I'm,
daughter's 35. I respect she is a woman.
I'm
But
sorry,
sometimes,
Homeward Sailor. Their favorite horse, Sammy, passed away Thursday. He was 23. I'm sorry.
oh, my favorite horse, Sammy, passed away at Thursday, 23 years old. I loved him. You know what? You lose an animal. I lost one animal, and I that's why I can't have another one. I get my hair stands up. You fall in love with these pets. I wish
That's what I always say though. Anytime, well, to believe it or not, I haven't had that many dogs. I grew up with dogs, my family dogs,
yeah.
but because of my career being in the casino, I didn't really, it would mean a dog being home by themselves from, early morning till late night. And I didn't think that was fair. But I had a boxer that I lost, and I swore after he passed away. Lee has 145. Ooh.
Oh my Lord, that's nothing. Come on, people.
I swore I'd have it.
Call your neighbors. Call your neighbors. Call your friends.
I swore I'd never have another one.
I'd have to
And
put my laptop on.
with
Listen, losing a pet, no, let me tell you. So you want to hear something crazy, the truth?
her.
My Toby was totally white with a little gray in one ear, right?
Oh,
I can't talk. I'll start crying. And make a long story short, all of a sudden this cat started coming in my backyard, right? And it
right.
was all white with gray on the other side of the ear.
Oh,
And then we get up on my concrete table beyond the screen, and it started moving its mouth like it was talking to me, but I couldn't hear it. And it kept moving its head. And guess where its head was pointing? Over and down to where Toby was buried.
oh.
I says, "Oh my God, I'm freaking out." I call my son. He says, "Mom, you gotta get food out. You gotta feed." I says, "But hon, the cat's all dirty. It's all beat up. And maybe it belongs to somebody." And I did put some food out. It wouldn't eat it. It was almost like
It's
it was
almost
a
like it was
relative.
a brother or a sister or a cousin.
Yes, for sure. Just telling me it's okay. I mean, you know, talking about Toby would be a whole show on itself.
Well,
You
we'll
know.
set up a show one night to talk about Toby.
Oh, well,
Or
that would be nice.
or we'll get your channel to 500 and that can be your first live.
Yeah, I gotta have it to
Toby.
500. Aw, Mar, thank you. You know what? Listen, I can't even thank you enough for having me up on panel. I'm going crazy today. It's a weekend. I haven't been out in 5 months. I'm I'm a professional, but I can't go out to work. No, because I'm 70 years old. Even though I'm a full health, I'm vulnerable, right?
Okay, I just saw somebody come in here called a Christina. Now, if that is the person, what do you all think of having a post secret for this community, anonymous and nothing real life allowed? Now,
What
I'm
do
going
you,
to assume
wait a
that's
minute.
not the person that's stalking Makeup Mobster
What do you
because
all think of a post secret for this community, anonymous and nothing real allowed? You know what I say, Christina? Adios. Hey, have a good dinner. I hope you sleep good tonight. You're not making sense. That's it. That's what I would say if it was my channel, but it's not my channel. It means shit. And I don't like to curse. It means shit. So ignore it. That's
I
my
just want to
opinion.
I just want to make sure it's not the one that
But
is
here's the whole thing. If you ask her to come up on panel, I'll bet you, how about I bet you $25 she don't come up?
okay. Well, here's the thing, Christina, because I feel like you do go real life and I don't like that. I'm gonna go ahead and have you blocked from my channel. Okay. Um, I don't want someone in here. It doesn't matter that me and Makeup Mobster might be on the outs right now. It
Because they
doesn't
could be
matter.
friends next week. That's YouTube.
Yeah. But I don't
Right?
care. I don't care who it would be. I don't care who it would be. That's going real life. That's creepy, and
Yeah. Ooh, creepy, creepy. Yes.
you're not the kind of sub I want. So move along. Thank you, but move along.
See, now that's what I talk about, taking control of your channel.
Well, I just don't agree with shit like that. I mean,
That's bullshit.
going
I
into
don't like to
somebody.
curse, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to curse.
It's well, I cuss like a sailor, but
Oh, I could curse word. I could curse like a marine. Move
I
it
mean,
out. Move it
I
out.
don't, I don't like that. I don't care how you feel about
Can I
somebody.
ask you a question? The truth. What the hell did that mean to you? Because I didn't get it.
No, I didn't get her comment so much as when I saw her name, I thought, is that the same Christina that's going after makeup mobsters real
Probably
life?
not. Probably not.
No, everybody said it was, so somebody must have tapped on her
Oh,
channel.
somebody checked it out.
Yeah,
Somebody
and she,
checked it out.
yeah, and if it's not, I apologize, but if it is, I have no apologies to offer because I don't like that. I don't want somebody like that in my channel.
Good
I
for
just
you.
don't,
Good
you
for
know.
you.
If you
You know
believe in
what?
that kind of shit,
You got. You know what? When you have a channel, you got to have control, and people have to respect your control.
yeah. If you
That's it.
believe in that shit, if you believe that that's okay to do, I don't care if you like a person or not, but if you believe that's it, that's something that's okay.
Yeah, but I didn't listen. Call me stupid.
No, because I
I
didn't
didn't
get it
understand
either, Lee.
the truth. I didn't understand what she said.
I
What?
didn't get
No,
it
don't
either.
say. Don't read it again. But what the hell did it mean? Bullshit. It didn't mean. It didn't make any sense. Am I crazy?
No, you're not
I was an
crazy.
English major. I didn't understand the sentence.
No, I didn't get it either.
Okay, good. That's it. Case closed. We don't
Yeah,
understand the sentence. You want to get through to the truth in her channel? Speak correct English, correct grammar, and so we can understand what the heck you're talking about the truth, what you're trying to tell the truth. Oh,
yeah.
Marjorie Jones says I have no clue what she was talking about either. You don't mind
No,
if I read some of the chats, do you? I put my other.
no.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Turquoise says I just wish that Micah Mobster would do that for other people. She don't care. Just do what's right, just like the truth just did. Listen, Turquoise, I can understand how you feel, but you have to understand what's not friends yesterday is going to be friends tomorrow. So you can't decide who you like. Everybody has some good in them. And when I like someone, I like somebody. I like the truth. I like makeup mobsters. So what does that mean? I'm going to be shunned? I like them both. They both have something good to offer. They're both good women. Okay? Eventually things work out in the wash.
Well, I don't do anything to expect anything in return. I mean, I don't do something and then expect something to happen
Me
in
either.
return.
Me either. No,
So
that's how
ju-
I am. I
just do.
never ever do something to get something back. Because if
That's
you're
right.
going to do
So
something to get something back, don't bother.
yeah, you just do what's right. It doesn't matter. You just do what's right, and then you're good with God. Yes, I believe in God. Then you're good with God, and that's all that matters. And I don't
Well,
want somebody in
I don't
here.
like talking about religion, but yeah, I am Catholic. I went to Catholic school. I don't like talking about religion, but yeah, I am a staunch Catholic. Well, not staunch. I don't go to church every Sunday, but I'm a Catholic. And I remember, can I tell you this cute story, Truth? When I was going to Catholic school when I was a little girl in the neighborhood, like I would meet Lutherans, I would meet Baptists. There'd be Jewish people because the neighborhood changed in Bay Ridge, right?
Right?
And we started out near the Shapers. My father was a brewman for Shapers. Shapers closed, and it was anyway. That's all irrelevant. But I would ask the nun, like I think it was
Thank
third grade.
you, Mary Winson. Go ahead.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
nice, Mary Ownson. And I remember I asked Sister Xavier. I think I had skipped a year because I was an
Oh,
excellent reader. meaning, I finished. But then I was no good in math. They moved you for reading, but even till today,
I
I'm not
suck
that
in
good in
math
math.
too.
And I went to college. All right, I went to Pace University. I didn't graduate, but yeah. But anyway, I forgot where I was going with this.
Stop it. Sorry, Lolly's chewing on her paws, and it's
Yeah, I'm trying to read the chat.
yeah.
I see how it goes. See, if I had a channel, you have a thought in your mind, then you start reading the chat and you forget what the heck you're going to say, right?
Yeah, it happens to me all the time, especially
Yeah,
if
well,
someone texts me. If someone
yeah.
texts me while I'm talking, you'll hear me go silent, and then I'll be like, "Okay, what was I saying
I
again?"
had a good point to make and it's worthless because I forgot.
Okay, but Winky Whisper says math is mental abuse to humans. That's what it stands for. That's cute, Winky. That's cute.
Well, Turquoise says, I don't judge people, but what chat they go to. Well, that's the way it should be. We should all be allowed to go wherever we want, say wherever we want, and not be judged. Okay, you don't like this person, and then you see me in someone else's chat. Now you don't like me? That's ridiculous. That's
Oh
like you're
yeah,
in high school and you're changing classes, so you
right.
can't help who's sitting beside you,
Well, that's what
right?
I said. That's what I said about Jonice earlier, which is a faithful follower of Laura's. She said
Who's
she
that?
doesn't.
Who's that?
Jonice is her name.
I don't watch Laura's channel. I just pop in and out. But go ahead.
Oh, I will give Lolly a kiss for you. Um, but her breath stinks horribly, so I'll just pet her for you.
I don't know. If Laura could just change her filthy, disgusting mouth. I mean,
Well,
how
if
much F can
she's
you hear? How much C can you hear? How much MF can you hear? How much AS can you hear? How much CT can you hear? Give me a break. I mean,
yeah,
this is getting beyond insanity. And the idea is, Laura, hey, you know what? I'm sure you're going to hear this. I'm not going to be famous until Wendy V picks me up. That's how I feel. Wendy V picks me up, then I know I've made it. Because I like
yeah.
Wendy V. She
I got
picks
a
those
couple clips
clips.
from Wendy. Not
Oh,
many,
I'm
but I
sorry.
got a couple.
Oh, I love Wendy V. What does she
And
do? She picks up.
Stewie used to clip me all the time when I get up here and act crazy and carry
You're
on and
not
scream like
famous
a
till
fool.
Wendy V clips you.
Well, I've been clipped, so I'm famous.
Well, that's it. You're famous, so that's why I'm here. And
I'm
what?
I am
What?
YouTube famous.
I got 50 subs tonight. Okay. I didn't come for that, but to show you I know where to
Hey,
go. That
didn't
wasn't in
hurt.
my mind at all, the truth. But I mean, come on, let's get real. Wendy V catches your clip. That's pretty important. But
Yeah.
it could be a detriment. It could be a detriment.
Yes, Remy, I'm Yamus. I'm
Oh,
YouTube
Remy.
famous.
Remy's cool, but
Uh,
Remy gets moody. Remy gets moody. A little bit I know. I like Remy.
oh,
There's nobody I don't like.
Me and Remy, we've had our go arounds, but
Yeah.
we're okay.
Yeah, she's cool. She's got her
154 subs,
opinion.
Lee. Yes, 154 subs, Lee.
Holy
Yay.
macaronis. 100. What's 150 people? That's not even a small wedding in the Italian world. Come on.
Well, Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, and I appreciate it. I can't even thank, I can't, I'm holding my heart. I can't even thank you guys enough.
We'll
Remy,
get
I
you there.
don't get moody. I'm just saying what's up. Yeah, Remy, you're right. You're just saying what's up, and I agree. So why don't you come up? Well, that's not my channel. If it was my channel, I'd say, yeah, Remy, get up. Because Remy could talk. She's got a lot of interesting things to say.
She does. She does. But I am gonna shut this down, Lee. Just because I have to take certain someone out to POTTY.
Well, you go do that, and you know what? The truth, I will never. I'm the type of person when somebody does something good for me, never, ever, ever will I forget.
Well,
Never.
I've enjoyed talking to you. I think everybody's enjoyed listening to you.
Well, I
Uh,
appreciate you letting me up. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you for the subs, and I don't even. I'm speechless. I'm speechless, and it was my pleasure to speak with you on your channel, and Thank you for letting me up in your panel.
No, it's
And
been my
thank you,
pleasure.
Galloway girl, for saying Lee is cool. Now, I just want to say, is Lee cool? Is Lee cool? Okay, put a one if Lee is cool. And when
Put
I
a
get
one
up
if Lee's cool.
and I
Jenna
start my
Moon,
own channel, gonna have Truth up as a guest. She's got to come up as a guest.
that's right. I'm gonna be your
Aw,
first.
people in the, no, absolutely. Truth and Pink. I like Pink Lady Luck
Yeah.
and
But
Delusions of
listen,
Stella.
Jenna
Yeah.
Moon, if you're into true crime, Jenna Moon's gonna be live in
No,
5.
I subbed to her tonight. Somebody dropped her link. Let me tell you something. True crime. Can I just say this before we hang?
Sure.
I know you have to do something. I've got a suitcase full of nonfiction true crime books.
Oh,
So, I mean, I've read them all. I had to
I'm not,
donate them when I moved.
ugh,
I've been true crime for decades. Now I'm into history and England and Wales and Scotland because I'm into true crime. And you know what? That new channel, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you want me to promote a channel on your channel, but I think that's what life's all about, right?
sure.
There's a new lady on. It's called It's a Crime.
Oh, I've heard about her.
Phenomenal.
I gotta check her out, but I heard about her.
Unbelievable overnight. Overnight. And of course, we all know Stephanie Hollow. Unbelievable overnight. I mean, that's what it takes. You know, like I would like to be a guest on these true crime channels. Like, can I just say this one thing? Do I have 2 minutes? The truth?
Yeah, go ahead.
Casey Anthony.
Oh God.
My cousin lives in Orlando. She's like my sister. She's my mother's oldest sister's daughter, right? We're
Okay.
close since we're kids. When this Casey Anthony thing happened, my cousin Nancy saw her at a Denny's in Orlando. My cousin can see the fireworks from her backyard from Disneyland,
Oh
right?
yeah.
So she was at the restaurant. My cousin, she's by herself. She's a widow. And Denny's not far. Like I said, she could see the fireworks in her backyard from Disneyland. And Denny's is not far. So that would be her outlet, right? Go to
Right.
Denny's, have a cup of coffee. She knew the people that worked over there at Denny's. And she saw Casey Anthony with a guy with her daughter. And she
Oh,
said, I was so used to seeing kids, Denny's was full of kids that were tired and exhausted and dirty and hungry and tired at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning because the thing started 11, 12 o'clock. By the time you get out of Disney, it's 12, 1 in the morning. Everybody
right.
goes to Disney. So she saw Casey, she saw Kaylee at Denny's. And then my cousin told me she went to the bathroom and Kaylee and Casey went into the bathroom. And I saw the little girl look so tired and exhausted, like she was going to collapse and fall asleep. And I spoke with her. And I said to you, I'm just tired. And right away, her mother said, oh, she's fine. And then the case started. And my cousin called the cops.
Wow.
And she disappeared like maybe 2, 3 days after that. And my cousin called the cops, and she was never interviewed by the police or anything. And my cousin Nancy tells me, to this day, I cannot get that child's face out of my mind. Why didn't I do something more? I says, cuz it's okay. Because she goes, I know. I go to that Denny's and all the kids with their parents are there. They're all tired. They're exhausted. They're dirty. They're tired. So I really didn't think much of it. And then I saw the case. There was something different. There was a man at her table, and she called the police, but she never got interviewed or called in. So,
Right.
yeah. So anyway, that's my big story.
Well,
But my
it's
cousin really is still affected by this.
oh,
That
I
she
bet.
wishes she could have done something to save that child's life. And I says, cuz,
No
stop. There's
way.
nothing you could have done, honey. It's.
I've said it.
Anyway, the truth, thank you for having me up. We got to know each
Hey,
other a
thank you for
bit.
coming up.
I
And,
want to give you my email, but then we're going to have 128 people get it. I only got 3 people online that have my email. So I don't
I
know
think
if your
it's in
emails.
I think it's in my about section.
Oh, okay. Because
Okay.
I want to publicly thank you for having me up because I was going to go crazy today.
No, I was gonna go crazy too, but now we got this, and then we got Jenna to go watch, and um,
And
Lee,
we
I want
got
to thank
Wanda
you.
was busy and couldn't get up, and I
I
had her friend
know
the truth let me up and
she'll be
tell Tawanda
exhausted.
I love her. And
Sub up
I
to
know you
Sarah.
started mentioning BSJ, and we kind of got off that
Yeah,
subject, which I got to tell you, you were really cool with the way you handled that. I like your role, girl, woman, lady,
well,
whatever you like to be called.
at
No,
some
I
point,
like the way you. No, I like the way you rolled on that. But that could be another life.
another time. You're right.
Yeah, absolutely. Love you all. Love all
Thank
creators.
you. Thank you,
The truth.
Lee.
I cannot thank you enough for having me up on your panel.
No, thank you for coming up.
Right.
Um, everybody who supports my channel, I really appreciate it. Everybody who has joined my membership, I appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. Um, I still don't know what I'm going to do with my channel, so I don't need to hear that out in YouTube
Well,
world.
I don't know either, but I have to give a special shout out to Galloway Girl for telling the truth. Lee is cool.
Yep, she sure did.
I
She
won't
sure
forget
did,
that.
Lee.
I don't forget when people are kind. I don't forget. Thank you, the truth. I hope we see each other again,
Oh,
and
we will.
hopefully you'll be up on my channel one day.
I'm looking forward to it.
I
Sub
I
up to
like your
Lee,
vibe.
sub up to everybody in here. Just everybody just go sub up to each other.
You
And
know, here's the
remember,
whole thing. I'm going to end with this, if you don't mind, even though it's your channel. We're in a village, believe it or not, and the people in the village know who you are.
yep, yep.
Right?
Just remember to be nice. It's free.
There you
So
go. Be nice. It's free. Quote the truth.
that's right.
Good day, everyone. I'm going to get out so you can say goodbye to all your subs. And thank you for
Okay,
having me
Lee.
up. And
Thank
thank you for all
you
your
for
subs.
coming up.
And
I've
I'm going
really
to
enjoyed
leave. Oh,
I've
well,
enjoyed
thank you for
talking to you.
having me. Oh, thank you. And I'm going to get out so you can say goodbye to all your favorite people. Thank you so much.
I hope to
You
talk to you
made my
again.
day. You made my day.
Good,
All of you.
good.
Love you
That's
all.
always my intentions to make one person's
Well,
day.
you're doing it. You're doing it.
Thank you, Lee. I
Bye for
needed
now.
that.
Bye for now.
Okay.
You're doing it.
Thank you. Stay kind, everybody. Stay healthy. I love you all. Um, and I will see you guys around the tubes.